welcome in everybody. Wingless Wednesdays on the Dirt Racing Network. Up first, the Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors. Right here from the Tulsa Expo Center. The good old Chili Bowl. Watching drivers get around the track here. You guys got about a minute left in the practice session. They'll get ready for qualifying once we do that. Like, shares, and follows, guys. As many as possible. Getting closer to our 5,000 followers milestone. Hope everybody's ready for some great racing tonight. Going to see the midgets right here at the Chili Bowl. They're going to turn around or rework the track and put the 360 wingless cars right back in this building. That ought to be pretty interesting, to say the very least. All right, practice about to wind out right here. We are going to get ready to put these guys into their qualifying session. And once we do that, as per the norm, it is time for the national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, Johnny Foley with our national anthem. Guys still working on finishing up qualifying. Just a few seconds left. Chad Morgan, Dylan Wilson, Chase Cabrera, Alex Bergeron, James Eaton's our top five right now. I had over 40 cars checked in for this one. Had 47 checked in. So we're going to get about 6 heat races out of this. Should have about 8 cars in each one, give or take 1 car. Maybe 10. Looks like they're going to try to set them up for 10. We're going to have 5 heat races. So we will get ready to go through our starting lineup. On the pole, the snap-on number 44 is going to be Chad Morgan. 2 is outside. The 411 car of Corey Clay. Row 2 on the inside. The Elite 7, number 027 of Jacob Fields. And 2 is outside. The WRD number 151 of Austin Woods. The Dude Products, number 210 of the Dirt Track Terror, James Tiernan, starts inside row number 3, and on his outside in the Factory Cane Black number Motorsports number 42, that's Sean Wallenfels. Row 4 on the inside is going to be the 00 Kendall Tucker, and on his outside the 238 Anthony Marvalijo. And on the back row right now in the Hyper Racing number 311, that will be Alex Smolders. Get back over here. It's actually going to be the 300 car. I'm used to him having double zeros on that car, Kendall Tucker. But the Swindell Speed Labs entry going to carry the 300 on it tonight. Only car not making the call for heat race number 1 going to be the 57 machine of Anthony Lopresso. So we'll have 9 cars out here on the track. Quickly before they go green, they're going to have a couple of laps of pace here. Current point standings. Adam Elby with a 10-point lead over David Heileman. James Eden's 31 markers back in the 3rd spot. 34 back to Rusty Kruger. And a full 53 back to Chris Roberts in 5th.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Heat race number 1 underway. Oh, and I messed that up. All right, now it is looking like Chad Morgan, Corey Clay, Jacob Fields running 1, 2, 3. Only the top 2 from each heat race going to transfer through, make it in directly to the feature race. And we'll find 8 cars out of our B main. Oh, a lot of contact there. That is Fields and Clay going back and forth, and that opens the door for James Tiernan. Now Tiernan into second, gets up on the cushion, a little more contact here and there, and that was a sideways car. Caution going to come out every single time that happens. Cannot be avoided. Go back, take a look real quick here. James Tiernan, you can see he's going to use the bottom to squeak by when he gets down into turn 3. Austin Woods tried to go back underneath him, and a lot of contact there. We'll see how race control handles this one. Don't think they're going to do a whole lot. That looked just like a lot of racing right there. Hard racing in a heat race. Right now you're looking at Morgan and Clay 1, 2. Austin Woods in 3rd. Tiernan 4th. Fields, Wallenfels, Tucker, Smolders, Marvel, Leho. Anthony Lopresto's car not on track. So they'll go green the next time, it looks like, off of turn number 4. Lap tapping quick here, guys. A little over 10 seconds. Welcome back, Tim.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Morgan crossed the line first, about 4 car lengths. He's got over the UDSRA machine of Corey Clay, carrying the front wheels all the way down the back stretch, and that is not conducive to good turn-in at the next corner when the front wheels aren't even on the ground and you need to be turning in. But we're about a lap and a half away from heat race number 1 being over. Still Morgan, Clay, Woods, top 3. The white flag in the air. Chad Morgan going to streak to victory easily. And this one, going to bring Corey Clay into the A main with him. And we're going to see the rest of these guys in consolation races. Going to bring them in 10 or 12 at a time in each consolation race and move 2 into the next one until we get to the B main. We're going to bring 8 cars to complete the 18-car field. 1 down, 4 to go in the heat races. On the pole, the WR1 machine, that's the 80 car. Dylan Wilson on his outside. In the Diet Pepsi machine, the 008, Cole Newhoffen. Row 2 on the inside. Unified Racing's 003 car, that is Cody Downard behind the wheel. On the outside of him, the Swindale Speed Labs number 5 of Rusty Kruger. Row 3 on the inside, the Dickies number 422, Ross Weiss. To his outside, the Wicked Energy Gum number 93 of the Catfish, Chris Roberts. The Toledo Rocket, the Wicked Energy Gum number 9 machine starting inside row number 4, and on his outside, the Browns Quality Paint and Body number 92 of Peyton Grease. And on the back row by himself in the Wicked Relief Gum with CBD, that's the 31 of Tyson Landis. Trying to figure out which one of these cameras I was using earlier that I really liked. I feel like it was this one. All right, heat race number 2 about to get underway. These guys going to start right here in the middle of the corner. Green flag in the air. Dylan Wilson, good jump. He's got Cole Newhoffen right behind him. Make Kruger the 3rd spot, but Downer was looking on the inside, and we got a wreck at the back. Peyton Grease's car getting away slowly from that. See what happened right off the start here with Grease, the blue and white machine you see on the outside right here. Up high in 1 and 2. Still up high in 3 and 4. Oh, he got into the back, I believe, of Ross Weiss right there. And that sent the car backwards. And that's going to trigger the caution. Super small track here. A whole lot of contact in these first couple heats. But for the most part, not a lot of damage to the cars.
Green flag,
Green flag back in the air. 4 laps down, 6 to go. Dylan Wilson out in front, picking up that left front tire on the exits of the corners. Got the car set up pretty soft on the right rear to do that. Trying to find all the bite that he can find. A little bit of overcooking getting into the corner right there. Newhoffen in second, but Rusty Kruger putting all kinds of pressure on him. Chris Roberts back here in the 4th spot. Cody Downer, Ross Weiss, Chris Brenner, Tyson Landis, all these guys trying to find a way through in Cody Downer's car. A little bit more contact. 3 wide, turn 2, Brenner hooked up on the cushion. He's going to have to get the car straightened out before he can go anywhere. And we're going to see 2 to go this time off turn number 4. Dylan Wilson way out in front of Rusty Kruger, who got around Cole Newhoffen while we were looking back through the field. Still Newhoffen in third, but right now off 4, going by one more time. On the final lap, Dylan Wilson going to bring home the victory. Heat race number 2, and he's going to take Rusty Kruger into the A main with him. Everybody else getting in the soup, having to work their way through the B main to make the top 8. They ran the 410s here on a fun night, JB. All right, heat 3 getting ready to grid out on the front stretch. This heat race pretty stacked. Quality drivers in this one. Looking at the entry list here. On the pole, the Swindell Speed Labs number 41 of Chase Cabray. And on his outside, his teammate, the 75 3-time winner in the series, Adam Elby. Inside row number 2, the Rockstar Productions number 005 of the High Side Hustler, Braden Eiler. And on his outside, another Swindell Speed Labs car, and that's the 152 of Colton Hardy. Row 3 on the inside, Team Cities number 84, Billy Rowley. And on the outside, the Trophy Dash number 183 of Chance Crum. Row 4 on the inside, the Rockstar Productions number 22 of Mason Hannigan. And on his outside, in the Red Bull number 317, that's Tyler Silva. And bringing up the rear on the back row by himself, another Swindell Speed Labs machine. That's the 517 of Tanner Stillwell. All right, going to go green this time. Pace truck going to make the hard left right here in the middle of the backstretch. Green flag in the air. The 2 Swindell cars side by side down to turn 1, and Cabray throws it in deep on the bottom. Going to come off on the top side, but that opens it up for Elby down on the bottom. Cabray just too strong up there. Right now, Colton Hardy. So it's Swindell 1, 2, 3. Chance Crum running in 4th. Tyler Silva back here in 5th. Billy Rowley, Mason Hannigan, Braden Eiler, and Tanner Stillwell. And Braden Eiler finds the outside barrier. That's going to relegate him back deeper in the field, but already 3 laps complete. Still Cabray and Elby. These guys getting around here in right about 10.6 seconds. Going to be halfway this time off turn number 4. 5 down, 5 to go. Still Cabray, Elby, Hardy, Crum, and Silva, the top 5. Braden Eiler's car, 2 damage to continue. He turned it into the infield, and he'll wait for the consolation races to continue his night. Oh, Elby found the outside barrier there himself with just a little bit of the push bar. These guys starting to work higher and higher on this track. Oh, Cabre puts it in the fence, lets his teammate Elby get by, but he's able to get the throttle right back down. He's going to hang on to second. 2 laps to go.
All right, man. Caution
And
is
the
out.
caution
Caution is
gonna
out.
fall. Gonna see if maybe Tanner Stillwell, Tyler Silva. Let's just go back and have a look. I don't know who did what here. Hard to tell. Do not have a very long camera angle on this place. I don't believe it was any of these guys. Could have been Rowley. Either way, we are about to come to the checkered flag here. It was Elby and Cabre transferring through, everybody else into the soup. Fourth heat race. Gridding out on the front stretch here on the pole, the Nuobi, number 16, that's Alex Bergeron. 2 is outside. Splash and Go Graphics driver, number 82, Dustin Griffiths. Row 2 on the inside, Casey Kane Sim Racing. Valvoline, number 421, Britton, the Rockstar Roxbury. And on his outside, the Mode Media House, number 9, Justin Thomas. Row 3 on the inside, the profile by Sanford, Kinsler Sim Racing Team, number 69, of Josh Close. And on his outside, the Yellows Up Racing, number 001 of Anthony Job. Skylar Brown is going to start the 10 machine on the inside of row number 4 with a wicked cushion. Team Seti X machine of Mike Keegan on his outside. And on the back row by himself in the Pet Boys, number 011, that's Nick Cheever. Heat race number 4. This one and one more to go. We'll start the elimination races. So 10 more laps. The top 2 straight to the A main. Everybody else into the soup. We'll work our way from the E or D main all the way into the B main. We'll take the top 8, put them at the back of the field, and we'll have 18 cars.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Bergeron rocket shot right at the green. Move him out in front of Griffiths. Dustin Griffiths in second. Justin Thomas in third. Britton Roxbury down on the bottom, working in fourth. Got the left front a little too high up on the berm on the inside. And he's going to let Josh Close have the outside now. Close down to the inside. Roxbury right up in front of Skylar Brown, and that puts Mike Keegan on the inside. So Roxbury going backwards quickly. All the ready back to the 6th position now. Cuts underneath, threads the needle. He and Keegan making a little contact on the entry to the corner. Everybody keeping them going as Keegan fires through the middle. Between Job and Brown. Back towards the front. Bergeron just starting to get away from Griffiths. He's got the entire length of the straightaway out on him. Justin Thomas trying to close up the gap. He'd like to have a direct transfer spot, not have to worry about elimination races. That's easy for me to say.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution
And we're
is
going to
out.
have us a caution. Nick Cheever's car. Backwards down here in the corner. Looks like maybe here in turns 1 and 2. Or maybe 3 and 4. Maybe we rewind far enough. It's 3 and 4. Oh, it was Anthony Job, and then Cheever gets backwards. And he was right in front of Bergeron, and that's what did it. So the leader coming upon him triggers the caution. We may get a 1-lap shootout. But it's Bergeron, Griffiths, Thomas, Close, Roxbury, Brown, Job, Cheever, and Keegan. Mike Keegan's car in the infield. Nick Cheever's car now in the infield. Well, at least a lap down. Maybe not in the infield, but at least a lap down. Lights off on the pace truck. 2 to go on the board, 1 to go when they get the green. So we're going to have a single lap sprint to the finish. Bergeron, Griffiths, Thomas.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air. Bergeron got a good jump, and I think maybe Dustin Griffiths might have got enough of a jump to hold off. Justin Thomas, they're going to come off turn 4, see the checkered flag. Heat race 4 finishing up. It's going to be Bergeron and Griffiths transferring through. Everybody else, bowl of soup for you. See you guys in just a little bit. Welcome, Ron, Woodrow, Nate, everybody. All right, 4 down, 1 to go. Waiting on this one to wrap up. Cars to clear. There we go. On the pole in the Swindell Speed Labs, number 211. That's going to be James Edens. To his outside in the Simmons Necessities, number 301, Hunter Conley. Row 2 on the inside. The Kokomo Joe's number 039 of Kevin Swindell. And to his outside, 62 machine is Tyler Grafton. Row 3 on the inside, the 166, Jeff Westergaard. The Jetco, number 416 of Dylan Stacy on the outside of that row. On the inside of the 4th row, the Dude Products, number 72, that's Jeff Stewart. And on the back row by himself, in the TaylorMade, number 50, going to be Bo Brunning. Yeah, looks like we will have an E main, then a D, a C, and a B. Top 2 from each transferring in until we get to the B, and then the top 8 go in the back of the A main. But the pace truck headed into the infield. We're going to get the green flag off turn number 4. Final heat race. Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors. That heat race underway. Swindell putting the pressure on, moves right around Conley right there. Move him up into position number 2, and he's trying to go get some pressure on James Edens, but that didn't work out too good. And a big fire through from Tyler Grafton moves Swindell back, so make it Edens, Grafton, Swindell, and Westergaard the top 4. Hunter Conley all the way back to 5th. Right now, James Edens checking out on the field. He has got a pretty big lead, and we got a caution. Oh, that looks like Conley's car. Stuck in the fence in turn 2. Go back, take a look, and see what happened to Hunter. Went up the hill a little bit. He's going to get muscled out of the way right there by Swindell, getting down in 3, and he just fired it down in the corner. Trying to fire that car through there, and it just wasn't going to happen. I think the car was broke when he finally put the throttle back into it the last time, and it shot it up on the fence. So this is a very tight, very tough little track. I mean, it's a 1/5 of a mile. You don't have a lot of room to make mistakes. So Edens, Grafton, Swindell, Westergaard, Renning, Stacy, Stewart, Conley, and Steele. In that order, Conley and Steele both off track. So 7th place, Jeff Stewart, our final competing
Green flag,
car.
green flag.
Green flag back in the air. 4 laps to go. Watching Tyler Grafton. He's got Kevin Swindell right on the back end right there till he came off turn 2. He's trying to go down and hold that bottom. Swindell's trying to find something around the top. Tyler Grafton hanging on to 2nd. At least right now he got it up on the curbing right there, up on that berm on the inside, and that allows Swindell to pull up even.
All right, man.
Oh, caution going to come out. That's going to seal the deal. Going to say that was Dylan Stacy's car that was upside down over here. It's going to be Edens and Grafton transferring through to the feature. Everybody else going to go and put themselves into consolation races. Oh, that car just decided to tip inside. Turning left and tipped inside. Interesting. But finishing up right there, James Edens win heat race number 5. Tyler Grafton transferring through with him. We'll get ready to start the E main. Skip the E main, go straight to the D main. 13 cars, top 2 transferring. So no E main.
The same 14 laps. Top 2 from the D, top 2 from the C, top 8 from the B.
Copy, 40 on the feature.
Yes, sir. 40 on the feature.
All right, you heard race control confirm how we're transferring through right there. Jeff Stewart, Sean Wallenfels on row 1. Chris Brenner, Billy Rowley, row 2. And Nick Cheever, Hunter Conley, row 3. Marva Leho and Grease in row 4. Eiler and Keegan in row 5. And Steele, Lepresto, and Miller not going to be here, so let's call 4 of them out of it. Let's put 9 of them out here. We're looking for 2. Well, welcome from Florida. So no E main. Going to have a D main. 10 laps, top 2 into the back of the C. 2 from the C to the B, 8 from the B to the A. And then the big show, 40 laps, 18 cars.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Stewart up on the curve. Didn't get as good a start as he would have liked, I'll guarantee it. And right underneath him, straight to the lead, the Toledo Rocket. Down on the bottom, holding circle. Sean Wallenfeld scooching through, and caution is out. Oh, a lot of contact. I think Wallenfeld saw the 301 car out of shape back here. And I don't think the guys behind him saw anything. Let's go back, see if we can catch this start here when they come around turn 4, because I think the whole thing started, the pink car on the outside right there, I think it started down in turn 1. Ian got in the back of Cheever, then got collected. Now trying to get the car righted. And it just wants to pick up the front wheels. And yeah, he was slow down on the inside, and everybody at the front of the pack saw it, but whoever was in 3rd or 4th right there absolutely missed it. We're going green off turn 4. Brenner and Wallenfels on the front. I thought the pace truck went in right there, but I guess not. Brenner, Wallenfels, Marveliho, Keegan rally the top 5.
Green flag, green flag.
Back under green. Brenner leading Wallenfels. That's your top 2 right now. Trying to keep our eyes on these guys right here. Down through turns 3 and 4. Should be about halfway. Brenner out of shape up on the berm. He and Wallenfels both have to check up. Mike Keegan not making up any ground really on that deal. Chris Brenner still out in front. Oh, Sean Wallenfeld's a little sideways. Had the right front up off the ground down the backstretch because he got up on the berm in turn 2. Or turn 3, excuse me. Rode it around to turn 4.
All right, man. Caution is out.
One more
Caution
time,
is
the
out.
caution out cars stacked up at the back. Maybe Nick Cheever. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Peyton Grease's car. That triggers the caution. So this field getting thinned down pretty quickly here. And we may well finish this one behind the pace truck. Brenner and Wallenfels in the top 2 spots right now. Those lights don't go off on the pace. It doesn't matter if they go off or not. 1 to go. This is the end of this one. Chris Brenner going to win the D main. Sean Wallenfels going to transfer into the C main with him. Everybody else done. For the Midget Series tonight. We'll get ready to move on and bring the C main out. Still going to have about 13 cars. Only going to transfer the top 2. Watching them finish up right here. We'll get ready for the C main to start gridding out. 14 cars slated to be in this one. Top 2 only going to transfer to the back of the B main. On the front row, Tyler Silva, Josh Close. Row number 2, Bo Brunning and Kendall Tucker. I don't like that camera angle much. Row 3, Tyson Landis, Mason Hannigan. Row 4, Anthony Job and Dylan Stacy. Row 5, Alex Smolders, Cody Downard. Row 6, Tanner Stillwell and Britton, the Rockstar Roxbury. And on the back row, coming in from the D main, Chris Brenner and Sean Wallenfels. No, you definitely didn't. It was Peyton Grease's car upside down in front of you that triggered it. I saw you getting away slowly from the exit of the corner there, so I'm going to follow your car around and see why you were slow. A lot of times that's the guy, but not in that case. Silva and Close on the front row, getting ready to go green this time.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Silva got away clean. Close is running in the second spot right now. Bo Brunning, Kendall Tucker working side by side now. They sort it out. Kendall Tucker takes over third.
All right, man. Caution
Bo
is
Brunning
out.
in fourth,
Caution
and
is out.
caution off of the back. Oh, that is Roxbury is in the middle of it. Don't know if he was actually part of it or he just got held up right there. It looks like Downard's car crawls the fence. And then down the next corner, and it looks like Dylan Stacy started a little checkup, and that brought a couple of guys together. Alex Smolders, Sean Wallenfels, Britton Roxbury, all these guys back here. A little bit of contact. So Silva and Close, the top two. Tucker, Brenning, and Hannigan rounding out the top five right now. Not that many, not that many laps into it. Oh, you guys can debate that all day long. The video doesn't lie. Good evening, Mr. Deckert.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. C-main underway. Kendall Tucker tried to shoot across the berm, and he gave up a spot. Bo Brunning now taking over third. Tucker and Hannigan rounding out that top five, with both of them chasing Silva and Close. Tyler and Josh out in front of this. They've got the two transfer spots right now if it finishes up, but we still got 7 laps to go. Tucker trying to move Brunning up off the bottom,
All
put
right,
the
man,
wheel
caution is
inside,
out,
and the
caution is
caution back over the speedway again. I don't think it was Roxbury, but we'll go back and see. He was back at the back here. Oh, he and Sean Wallenfels getting hooked up. And that's probably what brought out the caution, was those two getting hooked up because the leader was coming around. You can see how close he was. So 9 cars still on the track. Britton Roxbury, the last of those. Landis, Wallenfeld, Smolders, Stillwell, and Downard all finished for the night. Oh, cool beans. We met some of the profile people down at Devil's Bowl Speedway a few weeks ago and got to hang out with Craig during the night. It was a fun time.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air. Once again, Tucker shooting across the berm. And he moved Brunning out of the way, but Brunning went right back by him. This time, Hannigan tried to move in there, and that time, Tucker moved Brunning completely, got him spun all the way around. We're coming around to see. 1 to go this time off turn number 4. It's still Silva and Close, 1-2. Kendall Tucker going to keep an eye right here on Tucker. He goes down in the corner, moves Close up the hill. Tyler Silva wins it. Josh Close going to finish in second. And everybody else done for the night. So we'll see Silva and Close in the back of our B main. Top 8 out of that B main going to move into the A main tonight. We've already got 10 locked in. We're looking for the final 8. 14 more cars slated. 8 get a stay, 6 gonna be done. Austin Woods and Cole Newhoffen on the front row. Colton Hardy and Justin Thomas in row number 2. Kevin Swindell, James Tiernan in row number 3. The Catfish, Chris Roberts, along with Chance Crum, row number 4. Skylar Brown and Jeff Westergaard are making up row number 5. Jacob Fields, Ross Weiss, row 6. And on the back row, coming in from the C-Main, Tyler Silva and Josh Close. 14 cars, 8 transfer. Hello, Ryan Patrick. Guys, if you are watching from any other channel but the Dirt Racing Network's channel on Facebook, drop by there, give us a like and a follow. On our way to 5,000 followers. Hope to eclipse that within the next week or so. Going to have a special race. Once we reach that goal, we're going to host a special deal. Not for sure that it's going to be a race yet, but we are going to have a good round table. Trying to line up a few guests to come in. Not going to say who yet. No confirmations, but going to try to make it fun. But if you're watching anywhere else, give us a like, a follow, and a share. Appreciate it greatly. B-Main about to get underway. 8 cars going to transfer. Everybody else done for the night. And Woods and Newhoffen off to a good start. Colton Hardy right in there now. Newhoffen kind of checks the field up a little bit. We're going to drop back. Take a look at this. Watching the white car on the top side, the 008 machine. Down the corner, he got a little bit into the back of Austin Wood, and then Justin Thomas got in the back of him, and I believe Justin Thomas' car got spun around, sure enough, and he collected Ross Weiss. He had a little bit of Skylar Brown in there. So Westergaard did make the call. Chance Crum's car is in the infield. Justin Thomas at the back of the line. He is in 12th. Lights off on the pace truck. It's Woods, Hardy, Newhoffen, Swindell, Tiernan, Roberts, Close, and Fields, the top 8 right now.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. 4 down. That means 10 to go. Keeping an eye on different drivers through the field. Oh, Josh Close looks like he started to go backwards now. He's fallen from 6th and is battling for 7th and 8th with Jacob Fields right here. Chris Roberts right in front of that. And on the bottom, Tyler Silva from the very back row trying to work his way into the A main field. Had to check up hard right there. Door slammed by the 027. Jacob Fields coming off turn number 2 that time by. Now Hardy and Newhoffen
Right,
going to the front.
Caution is out.
Tyler Silva's car in the infield. Down to the corner. Got into the side of, I believe, Ross Weiss, and then Skylar Brown nowhere to go. Kind of runs him up into the fence, but all the momentum was lost from the 317. So winding down the laps, Hardy, Newhoffen, Woods, Tiernan, Swindell, Roberts, Close, and Fields are top 8. Ross Weiss right on the outside. Justin Thomas right outside the top 8 cars, sitting inside the top 10. 11 cars still on track. Skylar Brown the last of those. That's just brutal, Stuart. All right, pace truck making the hard left turn right here in the infield. We're going to go green. 3 laps to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Trying to keep an eye kind of in the middle here. Got it focused on Swindell's car. That's Roberts, Close, and Fields right behind. Big pile up down the corner. Don't know if that's going to trigger a caution and end it or not. Doesn't look like it. These guys going to battle Roberts on the inside of Swindell, trying to take another spot away. Final lap, Colton Hardy, Cole Newhoff, and Austin Woods. These guys coming off turn 4. Hardy's going to win it. He's going to bring Newhoff and Woods, Tiernan, Swindell, Fields, Roberts, Josh Close, and Ross Weiss. Oh, Weiss just outside. Close got him back at the line. So Ross Weiss missing the A main tonight, guys. And we'll get ready for the 2-minute warm-up. Oh, we can't watch that camera long. That's going to make me dizzy. All right, guys, don't forget. Wicked Cushion makes it all possible for us to watch the Dirty Old Bastards on the Dirt Racing Network. Drop by their website. Check out the apparel. Check out all the gadgets they've got. Real World, Sim World. Everything over at wickedcushion.com. Use the code DOBRL for a 10% discount. You get your order in by midnight on race night. Your shipping's always free. wickedcushion.com. All right, time starting to wind down. 35 or so seconds to go. And we'll put 40 laps up on the big board. Put the top 18 cars from the evening out here. See what these guys can do. Who's going to come home with the win? All right, gridding them out on the front stretch right now. Ready to get this one underway. Northwest Focus Midget Series. Sponsored by Wicked Energy Gum, presented by Cognitive Warriors. On the pole, going to be the 44, Chad Morgan to his outside. That's the 80 of Dylan Wilson. Row 2 on the inside, the 75, multiple-time winner in the series, Adam Elvey. And on his outside, the 16, that's Alex Bergeron. Row 3 inside, the 211, James Eden. 411, Corey Clay on the outside. Inside, row number 4, the 5, Rusty Kruger on his outside, the 41, Chase Cabray. Justin Griffiths in the 82, inside row 5, Tyler Grafton on his outside, the 62. 152, Colton Hardy, inside row 6, Cole Newhoff, the 008 on the outside. 151, Austin Woods, inside row number 7, James Tiernan, the 210 on the outside. Kevin Swindell, inside of row number 8, the 039, Jacob Fields, the 027 on his outside. And on the back row, on the inside, Chris Roberts, the 93 car, Josh Close, the 69 on the outside. And that's our 18-car field. Ready for the green flag. This time, 40 laps on the board.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Down on the inside, hanging on to the lead, Chad Morgan. Oh, and he gets punted going into turn 3, and that's going to stack up a bunch of cars. And we'll wait for iRacing to sort out who goes where. But we will go back and watch when they go down into turn number 4, Dylan Wilson. Right into the push bar. And that stacks up multiple cars. So many I can't even count them all. So waiting on the field to get squared away. Get set here. Lap 43 going to be the new white flag. That is not even close. It's going to be Morgan, LB, Edens, Bergeron, Cabrera, the top 5, Clay, Kruger, Griffiths, Grafton and Newhofen are top 10. See if we can get some rotation through here on this thing. There we go. There's your top 10. So about 39 laps left to go in this one.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air. We're back underway. Morgan
All right,
around
man,
the inside.
caution is out.
Caution. Caution. Can't tell who's what. Got a lot of cars rolling away slow. Josh Close rolling away pretty slow. Ooh, that was Jacob Fields that went for the tumble right on the start right there. Not going to see who did what to whom in the replay. Morgan, Elby, Edens, Bergeron, Cabrera, the top 5. Clay, Kruger, Griffiths, Newhofen, and Grafton rounding out the top 10.
Green flag,
Green flag back in the air. 38 laps to go still in this one. Morgan a little off the pace off turn 2, and Elby had a run, tried to shove it down the inside. Morgan had the door closed. Elby losing a lot of space. Chase Cabrera gets around him now. He's P2 behind Chad Morgan. Put Elby third, Clay fourth, and James Edens into fifth. Rusty Kruger in sixth. So Swindell Speed Labs up and down the top 5, top 6 for sure. Bergeron in seventh. Griffiths.
All right, man, caution is out.
Alex Bergeron's car gonna be part of this one, it looks like. Might have got some damage from all the contact he's had so far. Went to the high side, tried to find a little momentum, I believe. Got it cooked in there pretty good. Found the fence. Tips and tumbles. Always going to bring out the caution. And that'll put Mr. Bergeron on the hook and out of the race. So 16 cars still on track. Morgan, Cabrera, Elby, Clay, Edens, your top 5. Kruger, Griffiths, Grafton, Hardy, and Woods rounding out the top 10. Already a member there, Mr. Santoro. Green flag coming back out. 35 laps to go. Chase Cabrera all over the back of Chad Morgan. Morgan now down the inside. 3 and 4. Goes to the high side in 1 and 2. Cabrera doing exactly the opposite the last time around. I think the line that Morgan was running was doing some good for him, but I believe Josh Close is part of. Looks like Cole Newhofen probably the car that's going to get tagged for being backwards here. James Tiernan right on top of him there. Colton Hardy's car looks like it's in the pits. Oh, these guys were already piled up. That was Colton Hardy. That was already part of that when Newhofen come flying in there. So looking at the top 10, Morgan, Cabrera, Elby, Clay, Edens, Kruger 6, Griffiths, Woods, Tiernan, Swindell in the top 10. .52, the new white flag, so 33 to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Tight little track, lot of close quarters racing. Watching these three guys right here. Was watching Edens and Clay be right on top of each other. Morgan able to hold off Cabrera, running high in 1 and 2, down on the bottom in 3 and 4. Cabrera doing exactly the opposite. Adam Elby, doing exactly what his teammate is doing in front of him. And they are not closing the gap on Chad Morgan one little bit here. Morgan's car to the infield. Something wrong with the 44 machine. He is going to be off the track, and that's going to hand the lead to Chase Cabrera. Adam Elby right behind. James Eden's in behind that. So Swindell cars 1, 2, 3. Corey Clay, UDSRA machine, and then another. Swindell Speed Labs machine, the 5-car Rusty Kruger. So 4 of the top 5, all from the same stable. Right now, Chase Cabrera out in front of this one. 27 laps to go. Corey Clay still hanging in the 4th right there. Dustin Griffith's a good run for him, running in the 6th spot. Cole Newhoffen in 7th. Austin Woods up here in the 8th position. Make it 9th as Swindell goes around the top side. Chris Roberts in 10th. Josh Close running right on top of him in 11th. Those two battling side by side for the 10th position. Up at the front off of turn number 4. Chase Cabrera about to get into traffic. He's catching up to Tyler Grafton here. Going to have to work around him pretty quickly. And down to 13 laps to go. No, I'm sorry. 23 laps to go. Yeah, 22 laps to go now. Still Cabrera, Elby, Edens, Clay, and Kruger, the top 5. The leader into traffic now. Brings it up off the berm on the inside, and he got into Grafton a little bit. I think Grafton decided to take it to the infield to get out of the way. The leader fed him a little right rear to move him way up off the line. Elby 2nd, Edens in 3rd. Clay 4th, Kruger, Griffith, Swindell, Newhoffen, Woods, Close, and Roberts. The car's still on track, and caution out. Kevin Swindell's car backwards. We'll see if we can see what happened to Kevin. Running the high side in 3 and 4. Keeps it out wide, right rear. Into the fence, and that car, quick tumble facing the wall, and he moves it up high to get it out of the way. So we're going to bunch the field up one more time. 39 car going to drop back to the end of the line here. Cabrera, Elby, Edens, Clay, Kruger, Griffiths, Newhoffen, Woods, Close, and Roberts. 55, our new white flag. So going to have about 17 to go when we get to green. Make it 18.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air. Single file line on that restart. LB down on the bottom. Multiple time winner in the series. Current points leader of the series. Running against his teammate right there. Got another one of his teammates right behind him. He's got 3 wins in the series, and the guy running in the 3rd spot right there, James Edens, has 2 more wins in the series. So of the 6 races, those 2 guys have collected 5 of the wins. Colton Hardy, the other, or no, Alex Bergeron, it shows the other winner. Right now, off turn 4, still Cabrera, Elby, Edens, Clay, and Kruger, your top 5.
All right, man.
13 laps to go, and caution over the speedway. Corey Clay's car upside down. See if we can see what happened to Corey here. He had Rusty Kruger right behind him. He was running in 4th. Rusty Kruger into the bottom of the corner, super hot. Moves him right up the hill and right into the fence, and that's going to tip the car over. Lap 58 for the new white flag. So 13 to go. Green flag back in the air. Cabrera, Elby, Edens, Kruger, Newhoffen, Close, Roberts, and Woods. Chase Cabrera getting away from his teammate just a little, and Elby's trying everything he can, but now James Edens works down the inside. Elby with a slip in 1 and 2 that time, and James Edens able to use the berm, pull the car around. Got up there even, and then got a little too much of that berm. Couldn't complete the pass, but I think this time down into 3 and 4, if he can keep it close to the bottom, get the drive off, he's going to have second spot away from his teammate at the line. 10 to go. Meggett Cabrera, Edens, Elby, 1, 2, 3. Rusty Kruger in 4th. Cole Newhoffen up to 5th. Josh Close now around Cole Newhoffen. Into the 5th spot, but Close can't hold on to it on the bottom, and I don't think he's going to get there. Top 5 finish for that guy would be pretty impressive. Not very proficient. Just doesn't spend enough time in the midget car. Said so himself to me earlier today. Wanted to come out here and give it a rip, see what he can do. And right now he's running in 6th and battling Cole Newhoffen for a top 5 spot. Getting down to the closing laps here. Got about 5 to go this time. Cabrera, Edens, Elby, 1, 2, 3. Kruger in 4th. Newhoffen now hanging on to 5th. Chase Cabrera, 4 laps to go. Through 1 and 2, he's going to be able to hang on to it. I think he's going to come home with a pretty impressive victory here. Get down 3 laps to go. Eden's still running second. Got it around Elby. Started to squirt away from him just a little bit, but that top 3, all Swindell Speed Labs cars. We're down to 2 laps to go. White flag the next time off turn number 4 for Chase Cabrera.
All right, man.
He sees it right there. I don't know if they're going to let that one go or not, but these guys probably going to go ahead and race this down. Pace truck got out on the track. I see the checkered flag out right here. We'll see what race control has to say about it. It's Cabrera, Edens, and Elby, your top 3. That it? If that's it, ask the top 3 to just keep pace and stay in order and then park on the front stretch for me, please.
Working on it.
Thank you, sir. Trying to get the top 3 to get around here and get parked in an orderly fashion.
All right, man. Like to
Ask
back
them if
out
they
the pace
can,
car.
you know,
We're not going
kinda
green
try
this
to
time.
clean
We
up
are
park
not
right.
going green.
Never mind. So we'll see if they come into the channel. We'll give them a very quick interview here and get ready to go to the 360 race. So hope everybody enjoyed that. Just kind of waiting on things to clean out just a little bit here. Got another show for you. As soon as they end this one, as soon as we get done with the interviews, we'll have the 360 wingless cars from here. That should be pretty interesting. I invite you to stick around and let's check that out. Waiting to see if Adam Elby makes it in or not. There he is. Adam Elby, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. You come home third. Extend your points lead. I think just a little bit there. Got to go back and look and see. Yeah, you're going to extend it a good bit because Heileman wasn't even here tonight. So talk to us about that run in third place real quick.
Yeah, it was definitely different than what we thought. We thought we might have 2 lines kind of at the Chili Bowl, but, it ended up being slider line was best by quite a bit. Bottom came in a little bit for a second, but definitely not enough to get by the guy in front of you. And on that last restart there, Chase, we talked about it a little bit, and he went down to the bottom, so I thought maybe I could try and get the slider line and get a nose on his outside and maybe get around him. But, with him being there and having to avoid hitting him, on entry, opened the door for James to get by. So, good win to him and good run to James. That was, it was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, it seemed like one end it looked like the bottom was good. The other end, the top, you kind of had to be up there at least for part of the corner. So passing was kind of at a premium. You had to wait for the other guy to make a mistake. But you still come home in third. Shout outs and thank yous, and we'll let you get ready for the next one.
Yeah, I got to thank my guys at Swindell Speed Labs. Swindell Speed Labs, Weiser Organics, Bell Helmets, all those guys for helping us out. The Northwest Focus Midget Series for, putting this deal on with you guys. It's really cool. Chris Roberts does a lot of work with DOB, and we appreciate that, along with Gaylon and Carlos Stewart. And, Wicked Cushion also for helping out, and Cognitive Warriors. I can't, appreciate everybody enough who comes together and gets this deal done for us.
All right, man. Well, congratulations again. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Your third place finisher, Adam Elby. Let's grab James Edens. James Edens, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Hard fought battle there. You work the bottom. You get around your teammate. You come home second. Talk to us about your racing out there and the second place finish.
Yeah, it was pretty, it's a problem racing with teammates all the time. We were all pretty much the same speed, so just got lucky. The bottom came in there that restart, and we got by LB, and then just too bad we didn't have anything for Chase there. He was way too good out front.
Yeah, it seemed like you were about the only car really that was able to work the bottom and make any kind of passes. The other guys kind of run in two different lines, different ends of the track there. What did you find that was different than what they were doing?
I think that last caution there, I went pretty aggressive on the shock changes, in car, so and it paid off down there. We found some grip, and that's basically all there was to it.
All right, man. Well, shout-outs, thank yous, and we'll let you get ready for the next one.
I just got to thank Speed Lab and then Bell Helmets and Weiser Organics.
All right, James, thanks for talking to us. Congratulations again. We'll look forward to seeing you a little bit later.
Yeah.
Second place finisher, James Edens. Let's get our race winner in here. Chase Cabrera, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, been a while since I talked to you, buddy, but you come out here to the Chili Bowl. You make a great showing. Get out in front and just kind of drove away from everybody. Talk to us about your racing and the win tonight.
Yeah, I was able to put the win. I hurt myself in the heat race. Just made a dumb error and put myself behind the 8-ball. And then was able to kind of rebound there in the feature. Got a couple lucky breaks, but overall was able to get up to second. And then Chad and I made contact once the yellow come out, and it was actually a netcode contact that gave him a meatball. I didn't mean to touch him at all, and it's really unfortunate. It was a glitch on iRacing's part, but sucks that happened. I love to have been able to race it out, but sometimes get a little lucky in some places, and I got a little lucky there and was able to sneak off to the lead, like you said, and kind of set sail from there. Tried running the bottom a couple times and just went back to my slider line that I always run at that place and picked up the win.
Yeah, like I was talking with James about it, looked like he was the only one able to really go to the bottom and make anything work. You were running the bottom in 1 and 2, and then kind of the slider line, it looked like, in 3 and 4. What made you choose that particular line at those two ends of the track?
Well, I went to a slider line both corners. Eventually, I tried the bottom all the way around a couple times, but that slider line has always worked there. It's what we ran in the big race spot Chili Bowl. And it's just been the fastest line of that place since the first one to find it. So everybody pretty much, if you can run it, it's definitely pretty quick, and it proves it time and time again. And the moment that place slicks off, you just start running that slider line, and you're able to kind of, when you're out front, it's easy. When you start to get back in traffic, it's pretty frustrating because, if you have a guy stick the bottom in front of you, you can't really dive it off to the bottom like you want to be able to slide up. So it's something that's really kind of only done when you're out front. And once you get out there, you can kind of control the pace.
All right, man. Well, some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you get on to the next one, man.
Yeah, you just talked to 3 Speed Lab guys, so I'm sure we all said the same thing.
Same thing.
Shout out to all the Swindell Speed Lab, Winster, CBD, Bell Helmets, South Bay Partners. We got a good little thing going, and 1, 2, 3 in the pro race, 1, 2, 3 here tonight, and hopefully we keep it going in the non-wing race.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win again, and we'll look forward to seeing you very soon again, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Feature winner for the Wicked Energy Government Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors A-Main tonight, Chase Cabray. His teammate, James Eden, second. And his other teammate, Adam Elby, comes home third. That is going to do it for us in this session of Wingless Wednesdays. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hi to Carla and Galen. Look forward to talking to you guys real soon. Great folks out there in the Northwest. I know they just got Tim Smith just sent him home. He did a pretty good job up there for him last week. And these guys doing the driver search here. They're going to bring somebody from this series up to Skagit Speedway, I think, and put them in a car towards the middle to the end of the summer. And we look forward to getting a good report on that. Maybe even getting a little bit of footage so we can put it up here on the network. But that's going to do it for session number 1 tonight. I'm going to get ready for the 360 series here shortly. I am going to sign off for just a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in. Tune back in here in just a few minutes if you can't. Tomorrow night, triple header Thursday. Don't forget about that. We'll see you shortly.